having a relationship, a sexual relationship for the last couple months, and it just kind of started randomly. But I'm not sure what to do about it because it's my stepmom. She's 4 years older than I am. She's a lot younger than my dad, and he doesn't know about it.
How did you guys start having sex? How did that happen randomly?
Especially your dad's girl. I thought it was
I
bros
know.
before hoes, man.
It's dad girl.
It's bros before hoes, but not dad.
That's like even more
Wait,
intense.
I want to hear, Jared. How did this start?
They had a big fight, and she was drunk, and she came into my room and pretty much seduced me in every way, and she's very attractive, so I had a hard time turning it down, and now it's kind of escalated into almost an everyday thing.
How do you feel that your dad's putting it exactly where you're putting it? Your dad at night, she's like, oh, great, with you, and then like later on, she's having sex with your dad.
He's not. That's why.
How do you know your dad said, I'm not having sex with my 25-year-old wife?
Well, she tells me.
Okay, yeah, because she doesn't want you to freak out and stop giving her sex.
And say, by the way, remember, she's the mom that's having sex with you. How can you believe anything she says?
Do you call her mom in bed?
She's not a mom. Mommy. She's not a mom. She doesn't have kids. She's 4 years older than I am.
She's your stepmother.
Wow.
She's your stepmother. That's how it is.
If your dad finds out, he's going to ground you.
So then what do you want to... Wait. You're going to lose your car privileges. So, wait, do you want us to keep this going? Are you in love with her now? Is that what you're trying to say? Or
No, I'm not in love with her, but both her and I have really high sex drives, and it just keeps happening. I'm unemployed, she's unemployed. My dad works.
You sound like a winner.
Why don't you move out?
Yeah, I would
You're
totally
not even in
seduce
this
you too. You have no job and you're my stepson? Well, pull it down right now. Well, what are you going to do? You want to keep... What's your question?
Well, what should I do?
We should call him right now and tell him. Can we call your dad?
No, he works night crew at a grocery store.
Perfect, he can't yell at you.
You should take some karate classes, because no matter how old your dad gets, they can still kick your ass.
Man,
so you'd be pissed.
He's going to tan your hide, boy.
Do you guys use protection? You and your mom?
Yeah, we do.
That's good.
Sometimes.
She's a good mom. Good parent. Good parenting.
Just don't have a kid with her, man.
No,
That'd be weird.
How do you know that's not going to happen?
You have a brother and a son.
I don't know.
Eminem raps about that.
She's very attractive, so...
Well, we get that. But that doesn't make it okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of attractive women in the world. Doesn't mean you have to do that.
Yeah, and I mean, how? I mean, not to be all Dr. Drew on you, but how pathetic do you have to be to have to like that you have to go have sex with your dad's wife? I don't care.
Most of the time, we're rolling on ecstasy too. So.
Oh, that totally makes more sense. Well, I'm sorry, Jared. My bad. That's unbelievable.
Truly.
And does your dad do that too?
Genuinely.
He's off the line, I think.
Well, clearly he doesn't want to tell his dad. He's not gonna. He can't because he said tell your dad. And he's like, whoa, she's really hot.
He needs to move out.
You move out. Get out of the situation.
He's dealing with the situation's extremely
He's not gonna-
volatile.
Maybe stop rolling on ecstasy too.
She is a very sick person, and he's getting himself in a situation. He's a young man that may not appreciate what he's getting himself into. Aiden, you're 17.
Hey, Aiden.
Hello. By the way, Hollywood Undead, I love you guys. You guys are like freaking awesome.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks, man. I know.
And Olivia, I wanted to ask, just so you guys know, I have like two questions and one quick question if you guys can answer it. Olivia, you guys talked about, I don't know if you could say this word, but fingering?
You can totally say that.
Okay, it's because I've been in a couple situations that I said a couple bad words over the radio.
Oh, you like to call into radio shows. Good to
Talk
know.
about fingering.
We all love fingering.
Yeah, but you guys said that there's certain ways on doing it. There's a wrong way and there's a correct way.
Yeah, well, first of all, I've been talking about this, and I'll get to it. But Hollywood Undead,D, I'd like to reach out to you guys. Do you guys know, do you guys have a, yeah, literally, how would you explain, if you're going to talk to your younger brother about how to properly
if you're going to finger a girl, put your fingers in and go as hard and as fast as possible. They love that.
See,
that's how they derive the most pleasure. Trust me, dude.
Hey, that's what our, at certain times, that's okay, but you have to kind of begin. But the 16-year-old from Arizona called me the other day.
Don't go with the, well, sometimes when I'm in certain, males' heads explode when you say stuff
Okay,
like that.
well, I'll
Just
start
stay
with
with the
that.
basics.
Well, wait.
It's all body language is what it is, really. Like, you got to read the girl, kind of.
Hard and fast.
Yeah, I don't machine gun it. I mean,
Is that what they call it these days?
Olivia's going to tell you about the ocean.
Well,
Hold on.
this is what I think. So most guys, you're 17, right? So this other guy called in, and he's like, my girlfriend, she's a virgin, and it was fingering her, and it really hurt her afterwards, and the issue is that he's probably has a super straight finger and maybe didn't even cut his fingernails, and he's just jamming it up inside of her, and that after a while that doesn't feel good. You think that you're using your finger like a penis and you're just jamming it inside, and so you need to first use 2 fingers and
That's new information.
well, okay, yeah. Then spit on them, because.
Wow.
But I said that the other day. But you have to spit on it because if especially you're 17, so she's younger and she's more nervous. Make sure and then kind of spit on
Especially
the
if you're
outside.
HIV positive or have herpes, then I want you to spit on it.
wait, spit on it? Spit
No.
on my finger?
Yeah, you never done that?
You have to spit on your finger to create a lubrication so that it's wet.
Well, what if I turn her on before I do that?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying if she's a young girl, sometimes it's hard. You can turn her on, but sometimes,
Anyway.
Okay, well, don't if you don't want, whatever. So, and then you go to you're at the front of her vagina, and then you just start to circle your way in, and then once you're in, don't make your fingers so stiff and hard. You kind of bend them a little bit, and then think of your vagina her vagina like the ocean. Just kind of work your way, it's like just move around in there.
Hang 10, bro.
Hang 10. and then you should definitely go on her body language.
3 fingers, hard and fast, bro.
Machine gun.
And then choke her.
Yeah, machine gun it, choke. Keywords.
What's your other question?
Well, after sex and masturbating, I clean myself, and also I'm uncircumcised, and I don't know if it's what's it called, yeast infection, but I wanted to know if it was. It's white type of little fecal matter things on the.
Guys, get yeast
Olivia's
infections.
loving this. You're talking about you're uncircumcised?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what smegma is, guys.
What's smegma?
Smegma is the
Hey,
little
are you guys
debris.
all circumcised?
No.
Clean as a whistle, my man.
No, me and my boy aren't. He's just lying right
Don't
now.
tell her that, dude.
Well, you're not circumcised?
She's going to have to take
Do you
care
have
of that.
smegma?
No.
Isn't that the stuff from Ghostbusters that they shoot
So
at
wait,
the
does it look?
aliens?
So does your penis look like it just has extra skin?
You've never seen one?
One time, when I was drunk,
Gentlemen.
I hooked up with a friend.
Come on, here you go.
And then I remember it was in this drunken haze, and we were making out. We didn't hook up, and I remember looking at it, and I just and I think it's what. But then we were so drunk, and I remember just not. No offense, not knowing what it was.
Must have not been.
That's weird.
Must have not been hard then.
Well-
'cause the skin goes back.
One time
We were both drunk. That's why I kind of remember. And then we didn't end up hooking up. I was like, and then we were so drunk that. we just
one time a
passed
girl
out.
broke up with me after a year, and we loved each other, and at the end of the relationship, her biggest thing was you're not even circumcised. And I didn't know it was a bad thing.
Yeah.
And I almost went and got circumcised, but I was like, nah, I'm too old for that now.
So when the skin goes down when you're hard, and then it looks like a regular penis.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then when you pee, does it get on the rest of the skin?
They have to pull
No,
it back.
You pull it back.
Yeah, so
You're making me feel really weird right now, okay?
I'm not a doctor. I'm just a person who is judging you. I'm sorry.
Yo, you're circumcised.
So
right
it-
now.
No,
Yes.
I find it fascinating.
let's get to the yeast. So yes, you can get bacteria and yeast in there. It can look like
A girl has a yeast
You can
infection.
get other debris caught in there. The key is, soap and then dry, bone dry. Even dry yourself off with a hair dryer. Pull things
Yeah,
back and dry.
I clean myself daily and everything. Just that
Do you keep it super duper dry?
Yeah.
No, you don't. You got to get a hair dryer out and dry everything till it's bone dry, and that will kill.
Do you guys dry your uncircumcised penis with a blow dryer?
Thanks a lot, dude.
I don't have that problem, so I don't want to be the only one in the room. So, no, I never had that problem.
But do you get embarrassed? When you're with a girl and do you get embarrassed? You think oh, girls are.
That's why I became
No,
a
I
rock
just
star.
throw my smegma at them.
Wait, but do you get insecure about it?
No.
I've never had a girl.
Because I guess by the time it's hard, you can't see it anymore.
To compensate for their lack of circumcision, they became a band, and they've now written a bunch of songs about their pain, and we're going to hear one right now. We're going to hear a song called Undead.
It's about being uncircumcised.
Here it comes.